All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Ka'alama Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and shalom. Jackie, I'm out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash, all right? And I'm back here again with a quick live lesson, and this live lesson is going into certain things that are taking place over here in Australia, all right? And these things I'm gonna speak on, is to do with the the ATMs, the ATMs over here. How they've been removed, okay, in the shopping centers, your local your local stores, okay, your gas stations, all right. The big banks over here in Australia, such as Commonwealth Bank, Suncorp, Westpac, and what is it? NSL, all right, and I believe NAB as well. Those are like the major big banks over here in Australia. And one thing that I have noticed is that when you go back, it's like one thing that I noticed is that when you go back 2 years ago, all right, you used to be able to see these ATMs everywhere. Of those banks that I just mentioned to you, brothers, all right? You used to be able to see those banks ATMs everywhere, Then when the C-19 came in, somehow, that's when they were talking crazy about the cash carries diseases, all right? Shopping centers where started bringing in the digital payments, where you just stop it, you just tap and pay, they start bringing the brought in that system, okay, the system which was to pay by tapping your credit card. That system was here before, but mind you, when C-19 came in, that's when people really, people got deceived, that hey, I'd rather pay by tapping. It's quicker, convenient. Also, I don't have to use cash where I'm getting, change being given to me. The change could have disease on it. You know what I mean? So that that came in slowly like that. People got used to it, and then eventually, your grocery stores, all right, your grocery stores start banning cash. They bought in these machines where you just pay. They burn these machines where they'll say, cash, card only. All right, if you got cash, you gotta wait on this line. And this line is gonna take a long time for you to, for you to be served. That was the system that that came in. This over here in Australia, people got used to that bullshit. Okay, as the time went on and on, what happened is, certain ATMs starting disappearing. Okay, certain ATMs started disappearing. It used to start taking those ATMs out. All right. Then eventually, now last year, okay, I want to say last year or a year before, those big five, it's like those big major banks I mentioned to you, the 5 of them. They started closing down their branches. Okay, the branches started closing down. All right, and then and right now they're just closing down rapidly, man, like crazy. Like your one of the bank that I'm with sent me a letter saying from this day of this month, this branch is gonna be closed down. Like we're gonna close it down, so everything is gonna be done on online. Okay, everything is gonna be digital. All right. Some people know how to use it, especially all people. They're like, man, I don't know how to fucking use this digital, this online banking system. You know, I don't know how to use it. You know, but that is the system that ISO is pushing forward. All right. It's like I'm not, I'm driving right now. There should be a video coming up on YouTube that I should be uploading on YouTube. I should be uploading on YouTube in couple minutes. And that video goes into the cashless society that Australia is becoming into. It's like that Australia is coming into. People are complaining about that, man. Like saying like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's this, what's that? Like, all right. But people are waiting to know that this here is a system where ISO wants a full control. So these regular Edomites, they already know. All right, they already know that this right here is a system that the government, the so-called government is pushing for, so they can have a full control. All right. But so anyway, coming back to this, right? Like, yeah, ISO's moving, man. ISO's closing down his big banks, branches being closed down. And I'm pretty sure, even when it comes to how much money you can take out right now over here in Australia, it never used to be issue, all right, on how much cash you can go to the ATM and take out, right? Especially if you went, it's like no ATM, if you went into a bank, okay? If you went into a bank, a branch, right? I believe, man, like, there was never a limit. Okay, you can set your own limit, all right? But now what they have done is that, I think daily is 2,000, man. That's how much money you can take out daily, okay? From an ATM and by going to the bank, the branches. And guess what? They're closing down the branches now. All right. In a minute, your ATMs ain't gonna. Is this like hold on real quick. Hold on. Is this X8? It's called XATM, something like that. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure I'm right on that. And these ATMs, they charge you a little bit to those fees to get money out. Oh, and there's also these ATMs. They can't. It's like this ATM doesn't allow you to. The maximum is not over 500. All right. For your currency. Why? I gotta look up this ATM. Yeah, I don't know why the video is cutting out. I have a full connection right now, so But anyway, so these ATM X was set up when C19 came in, man. That they were being set up everywhere. All right, but hey, in the midst of being set up everywhere, guess what? ISO is also taking them out. All right, ISO is taking out. All right, just bear with me. And when you go here, it says ATM X by Armagot offers the largest high street ATM network across the country, owned and operated by. Fees on these ATMs is ridiculous, man. It's $2.50, and like I said, on how much money you can take off is not a lot. You can't even deposit money on them. Okay, so when you go to the book of Revelation chapter, hold on real quick. All right, this is the book of Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10, right? It says, and I'm gonna read this in the NLT and King James version. It says, because you have obeyed my command to preserve, I will protect you from the great time of tasting, that will come on the whole world to test those who belong to this world. All right. And this right is the our temptation, which is going to he's going to deal with his very elect. All right, that's what how about Shimshai is going to deal with during this time. Okay, to be to be protected from this our temptation, you know, which meaning that we're not going to bow down to Esau system, which shall come upon all the world. So it's going to come upon all the world. So whatever we're saying, how so it's gonna be a trial. That's gonna be that's gonna be brought in worldwide. Okay, since they're fucking speaking on it, these regular people don't know what the fuck is really going on, man. Okay, they don't see that Esau is pushing his digit everywhere. And then also one thing I noticed today was having to the store in a minute, or I haven't been paying attention to grocery store. So I go to this Woolworths and I took a photo of it. Now every lane or aisle, it has a big QR digit, a QR code, and they're telling you want to see what's in this lane. Just